Leading the whole shot around 4 of Pro Stock Quad Train was Team Can-Am's Chris Biddle, followed by his teammates Chris Borich and Scott Kilby. Lack of experience played at Biddle's disadvantage as he got hung up in the rocks, allowing his teammates and about half the field to slip past. With Chris Borich and Scott Kilby holding down first and second, they were being pursued by number 10, Arctic Cat's Rory Beckman in third. Running in fourth and trying to run down Beckman is number 83, Can-Am's Adam Vaughn, who nearly takes himself out as he bounces off this berm. Around the midway point, leader Chris Borch's bike started developing mechanical problems, so he pulled to the side of the track, relinquishing the lead and a clear track to his teammate number 207, Scott Kilby. Rory Beckman, still running in third, now found himself being pursued by his teammate Jesse West, who battled his way from nearly the back of the pack. Up front, Can-Am's Scott Kilby took the checkered flag, while Arctic Cat's Jesse West battled his way past Beckman and Borich, bringing home second place.
Adam, did you have time to train out here before, the week before, or anything? Do you know the course? Is that having to do with
Yeah, I know the course. I've rode here my whole life, but as far as just like the quad train, you know, I maybe rode on it probably 4 or 5 times, you know.
You have built the track, I understand.
Yeah, I built the whole track last year before I ever even started racing. That's what got me into it, you know. I built the track and I was like, man, that looks like it'd be fun. So
Jerry hired you as a track builder.
Yeah.
Come out with your dozer or what?
Yeah, me and my dad, we pretty much built this whole track, and you know, we've always done all the work and stuff on it. So been around Jerry a long time.
Let's go to the race. Did you get the start you wanted?
No, I didn't get the start I hoped for. I got a little sideways coming out of the start, but you know, it worked out pretty well as the race went on. It's a long race, so anything can happen.
Where'd you make up some of your time?
I don't really know. I mean, you know, just making it through the logs every time. You know,
a lot of finesse,
yeah.
and just carving your way.
Yeah. I mean, you just got to push it 100% from the start to the finish. That's what I tried to do until I broke that axle, and I was just trying to hang on second, but he got me.
Yeah. Can you get this thing fixed in time for the second race?
I hope so.
Okay, we won't keep you anymore. See you at that one.
Yeah, it was wild. They're sending us all these big quads into one tight corner, and some of the more inexperienced guys are tending to get the tires together, and somebody leaned on me hard, and I just went for a tumble. Ended up knocking myself out cold, and come to, and my bars were wrecked, quad upside down. Just about to get a lap down, jumped back on it, put it together, and took off, chased back up to 6th place. Come out, we had about an hour to get ready for this final. My back's all swole up. I mean, my head's still pounded a bunch of Advil, and got back on the thing and got out there, and I got buried in this final. It was just wild. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I was so far down, and just put my head down and started charging and tried to save my bike and counted on other guys making mistakes. And
it had to be one of the funnest races you've been at, I would think. If it was me, because I used to remember I'd love to come back from behind. That's what you did today.
That's kind of been my thing all year. I mean, I've had to, Can-Ams are out pulling us, and I've had to really work hard, and I've been training hard because I know I got to just ride my tail off and make sure my bike stays together. So it's a combination of just pouring your heart out and being smart, not breaking your machine, and it's just been, that's been the thing this year. I'm the comeback kid, I guess. I've been just, every race it's been from way back to forward. And I've had good qualifying. I've always been in the top 3 qualifying, but I always seem to get in some kind of incident on the start.
You're working twice as hard as the average guy out there, and it's cool to watch you. We're going to start putting a camera on you because we know you'll get a bad. You're like the Corey Ellis of quad racing. He used to always get bad starts and work himself through.
Oh, I'll get you some action. That's how it. That's just the way it is.
Awesome. Well, what is this impound going on? Did you cheat? What's going on? Why did you park an impound?
No, sir. Actually, it's a good thing. They didn't do it the first couple rounds, and it lets guys kind of bend the rules. They structured their rules, and now they're making sure we're following them. And they take the top 3 guys, they bring them in there, and make sure we got our bikes to spec, and it keeps an even playing field. That way, guys can't go out there and hop their bikes up and do illegal things and have an unfair advantage. It really makes it where the driver shows who's the better driver.
On your ATV scene results page, here are your top 10 for round 4 of Pro Stock Quad Terrain. Scott Kilby followed by Jesse West, Adam Vaughn, Kyle Fubelkorn, Chris Borich, Daryl Rath, Keith Henshaw, Jamie Bauer, Joe Duncan, and Patrick Bronze rounding out the top 10. Team Can-Am's Chris Borich grabbed the whole shot in round 5 of Pro Stock Quad Terrain, but a first-turn get-off by Jesse West forced the second red flag of the day. After having the wind knocked out of him and his helmet cracked in several places, Jesse West finally jumped to his feet, proclaiming that he was perfectly fine and capable of racing.
Jesse, this is my call. I'm the safety director. You broke the helmet. You're not racing. Let me You're not racing. What can I do? I'm fine. DOT helmet, it's made for that. I understand. I got him. There was an impact to your head that caused that. If I was injured, it is not worth. That's the end of it.
Due to the severe blow to his head, the WPSA officials forced Jesse West to fill out another release form, after which they reluctantly allowed him to compete.
Just kind of get all my information.
That's a done deal, right?
When the race got back underway, it was Team Can-Am's Chris Borich coming away with yet another whole shot. West was clearly feeling the effects of his accident as he rode around at the back of the pack and wound up getting hung up in the logs as he was lapped by leader Chris Borich. When the checkered flag came out, it was another manufacturer podium sweep as Chris Borich, Chris Bittel, and Scott Kilby took a 1-2-3 finish.
You won the first one. Tell us how that went first.
I kind of laid back like I tried to do on this one and hoping the other two guys would break, but it didn't work this time. But the first one I laid back and then tried to keep a cool head and just wait everybody out, and it paid off. The other two guys were faster than me in a lot of places, but you got to finish with a complete machine, you know. That was my strategy.
The second one, get a good start.
Second one, I was like fourth. Didn't get a real good start. Just beating and banging and taking my way through the logs.
The thing is, that's bad for Can-Am. A fourth place is bad for Can-Am. That's a good start normally. For a typical rider, Can-Am's dominant at the start, it seems like.
Well, there was 3 other Can-Ams in front of me.
Right on. What's this in the back of your? This isn't a GNCC, you know. You got a Camelback back there? What are you doing?
Yeah, I got a Camelback. I used to take a couple of subs out there. My mouth gets so dry, and it just gives me a burst of energy when I take 5 or 6 subs of it.
Maybe it's a trend. Some of these other guys will start doing that. I think you're the only one. No,
some of them run, but yeah.
One of the roughest tracks. You've been to a lot of them now. Is this the toughest?
The track is great except for the logs here. Everything else is perfect. I would straighten those logs up a little bit. This would be a great track.
Okay. Are you in 4-wheel drive the whole time?
The whole time.
That's got to be tough.
The problem I have with switching back and forth is I forget to put it back in 4-wheel drive, and then before you know it, you're stuck. So,
are you allowed by rules to switch something on your easier? So you don't have to think so much?
You know, we've been investigating that. I'd kind of like to have it over here on this side instead of having to let off the throttle to do it. But
something you can really not even think and flip in and out.
That'd be great. Because here you got to think. You got to turn loose the throttle.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we like watching you ride. That's for darn sure. It's entertaining. You manhandle this thing, and it's fun to watch.
I knew I had third, so I just sort of cut it back to make sure I was going to hang on to third. These guys are rolling, so.
Well, you got some of the GNCC cross-country greatest out there. That's good work, so that's pretty good competition.
I don't mind getting beat by those guys.
My point. Well done. We'll see you at the podium next time.
All right, thank you.
See ya. Can-Am dominates. 1, 2, 3. Unreal. And we got the Borich Bittel going on up in here.
Yeah, everything's just working out great. Warrant Racing at Can-Am, mechanics there were just unbelievable. We had some bike problems there a little bit, but they worked real hard and got them back out here for us, and glad to get a podium sweep for them.
You driving your 4-wheel drive the whole time?
4-wheel drive the whole time.
It's got to be something weird for you.
Yeah, not used to it too much, but it puts a toll up on your upper body, but it's worth it. It's a lot of fun and a good time out here.
Make the track rougher or easier?
Logs could be just a little easier, but hey, I'm not going to complain. It was a good track. good track all around, and these guys put on one heck of a show, so it was a lot of fun.
You'll be back.
I'll be back.
Cool. Thanks for talking to us. Congratulations. I miss your burnout from the 12 Hours of America. That goes down in history. I've got the film going up in our camp there. People are just blown away at it still.
Everybody likes to see that. That was really my first burnout on a podium ever.
It was legendary. It was. I think you caught a little fire.
I might have. I think it was just.
Anyway, let's get back to this race. Good job. Can-Am dominates. Start your race. Did you get a good start?
I got a decent start. I think I was got third off the first turn there. Made my way to second. I was running on to Borich there until I got stuck in the logs once real quick. Wasn't a bad situation. I got right out of it, but he had pulled a lead on me. I knew I wasn't going to catch him, so I just played it safe, made sure the bike was holding up for the day, and here I am in second, so I'm happy.
Right on. Are you in the points at all, or you missed a couple rounds?
I've missed a few rounds here. I don't think I'm in any point challenge. Yeah, just having fun here, trying to represent a good company.
Right on. Well, thanks for talking to us, and I think you're going to be on many more podiums.
I hope so. This was fun. Thank you.
Right on.
On your ATV Scene results page, here are your top 10 for round 5 of Pro Stock Quad Terrain. Chris Borich, followed by Chris Bittel, Scott Kilby, Daryl Rath, Adam Vaughn, Keith Hinshaw, Kyle Feeblecorn, William Yoakley, Clifton Beasley, and Josh West rounding out the top 10.